ladies and gents, everyone in between. Passers-by out here on Euclid Avenue.
Pass her straight, drive, and share a cold one with the boys.
Mary Santora is out. Poundcake is in. Studio G.
I am in. Afternoon, white people.
In the back. Did you have lunch back in the business center today?
I did not. I didn't really have a lunch today.
Is that because you're
Weighing day.
skipping lunch?
I had a
Skipping
snack.
meals?
I had
A
a snack.
Today is weigh-in day. Bill's going to have to weigh you in later on today. We've been doing that on Thursdays. Poundcake has made a wager with Mary Santora that he can drop 20 pounds, and she'll give him $200. Now, if he's not able to do that, he allegedly, well, the terms of the deal is that he has to give her $500. And he's been real squirrely about that. Real squirrely about that. I mean,
how?
Well, payment plans and all this kind of stuff.
I treat her like I treat any other loan I take out from friends.
It's not
or
a loan.
other.
It's a bet. You don't have to pay her back $500. It's not a loan. And by the way, why would you treat your friends that way?
That's not a
Friends that loan you money.
Friends that I tell up front.
They're not banks. They're friends. Yeah, your friends agree to it. I get it.
No, they're banks.
Yeah.
they are banks.
Have you paid your friends back for Colorado?
Half.
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 Well, the trip wasn't that long ago, right?
It was a month ago. Oh, it's like a month ago. Well, no, we left on the 9th. Yeah, the 9th through the 12th. So, no, it's not a month ago yet. But I'm broke. It's not that I'm not eating lunch because it's weigh-in day. I'm sure that contributed to it. It's like subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you guys understand what I'm dealing with here. I'm poor. So
but you've always been poor. Why is now any different?
Because I was never eating healthy when I was poor. I would eat, I didn't really grocery shop because groceries take money to buy, and I'm only home for a certain amount of the day, and I only eat what I need. Groceries sitting around the house, I might not eat it all the time. And then on top of that, I don't know my portion sizes. I know what to eat to be healthy. I know eating fruits, veggies, and proteins are good for you. I get that. But I don't know my correct portion sizes, and it's driving me up the wall. It's really making me anxious. I don't know what...
Because you don't want to spend money you don't have on food
I don't want to spend money I don't have on food that I don't eat. At least if I eat out all the time, I can order something healthy, and I get... I know that the company's not going to give me more than what I paid for or what I need because they are not in the business of wasting money. And it also puts a restraint on me because I'm like, I paid for it, now eat it, or I paid for it, and so you definitely want it because you're wasting money otherwise. So it's just been anxiety for me. So I'm just going to figure out my own way of doing it. I don't know what the weigh-in, I didn't weigh myself today, but I don't know what it will be because I've really been struggling.
Now, will you poop before we weigh you?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't really have any poop to poop right now because he hasn't eaten.
Did you have breakfast?
No, I had coffee, and no, I didn't really eat anything, but I ate yesterday. But that has been normal for me. I don't eat breakfast. I just wasn't a breakfast guy. When I would get here, I would get the lunch across the street, and I would get a salad. There's only so many salads you're going to eat. And my weight hasn't been changing, so clearly hasn't been making an effect. I would have a chicken wrap. That hasn't been doing anything. It's not taking an effect. So if I have not lost a significant amount of weight, I'm going to take business into my own hands and go to my old ways. Eat like once a day. It's going to be like a 1,000-calorie meal once a day. And at least that way, I know my portions are correct. And I know I'm not putting more in my body than I'm supposed to. Because I've been counting calories. You've been
doing it all, yeah.
I've been obsessive and compulsive. My legs hurt because I've been working out. And I'm like, I better not be gaining muscle. They can be sore because I'm working out, but I better not be gaining muscle.
You're going to gain muscle if you're
Well, I don't want to gain
training.
muscle because that's going to make muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm not about to drive myself nuts, but I'm too poor to be being this compulsive about weight. Most poor people are fat anyways because they eat unhealthy. But I got a bet to win. So
I bet you wish you hadn't made that bet.
I wish I hadn't made that bet. Yes, you're correct.
He's ornery. You can tell he's hungry.
I know. I get it. He's hangry. I wasn't being snippy. I was literally saying, I bet you wish you didn't have that hanging over your head.
He's in that hunger zone where everything that comes at him makes him snippy.
And on such predatory terms, too. You were bubbling over with such confidence that you took whatever terms were offered. So you get 200, she gets 500.
Yes, but I'm not. Again, this is on me. I'm not mad at nobody but myself.
What's he yelling at me for?
Yeah, so
I'm
be
just
nice
having
to
a conversation with. What are you yelling at me for? I'm your pal over here.
Being
It's me,
nice
it's
to
AC.
you.
Hi, I'm here in the Street Side Studio.
I have not once
I bought
during
a
this whole
scale
thing
for this bit.
been anything but supportive to you. I've given you the best advice. Cut your leg off. Guaranteed win. Guaranteed win.
Yes. Here he is throwing all kinds of options in your lap, such as end up with half a lap. And you could. Does having 2 legs constitute a lap? The lap's the crotch, right? If you lost a leg, either through an industrial accident or if you voluntarily chopped it off,
I think you need
would
the
you still
thighs.
have a lap? Is that what it is?
I think you need the size for a lap.
So a lap is, yeah, you're right, I guess. Somebody says sit on my lap. That's not sit on my crotch.
Right.
Although I have said sit on my crotch to a number of people throughout my life, and they walk away. We were on the subway
I just
after
said it to
all.
Keith Hotchkiss, and he's like, what are you doing?
Will Poundcake shave before his weigh-in? What would that do?
Get out that extra ounce. He's
No.
got an ounce of hair.
I don't have anything. Like, I shaved not my chest, but everything else is pretty much shaved.
See, the question that our audience has is why you're not saving money by not buying Chipotle and Uber Eats every day.
What do you mean?
Because he spent so much money doing his trips and stuff. He went on three trips.
In the past year.
In the past year, he went on 3 trips, and he hasn't done that in a long time.
I went to Mexico.
And went through all of his money.
I went to Mexico in November, which I was good on that. Then my mom was like, we never take family vacations. Let's do it this year. Great. So I couldn't say no. And then I only turned 30 once. And honestly, I put it in the perspective of, Erica, she didn't know she was going to get sick. And then, like, after 30, she kind of her health kind of declined. So I was in the realm of, this is the time to do it.
Do it while you can.
Do it while you can, because you don't know what's going to happen next.
You're living for you.
And
Think
so,
of all the good parking you'll get if you have no legs.
Oh, my God. My father-in-law has Crip tags. And this guy, I'll tell you what, he just gets the best spots. Best spots. Right up front. Listen, you know me. I'll park in expectant mother parking. They don't know my situation down there. But I'm clearly not handicapped.
Poundcake, you would get parking in the underground garage because you can't use the stairs.
We have an underground garage
The
here?
underground garage is where some of the, I think some of the vans park and stuff.
Oh, really?
I thought they
Yeah.
still park at Oak Tree.
No, I don't know about that. But I certainly didn't know that we had underground parking garage here.
It's just for a select few.
Oh.
And
It's like a super secret parking garage.
Poundcake would be probably included in that because.
But then wouldn't he have to take a flight of stairs up to
no, there's
here?
an elevator that would bring him up to our floor because the way we come in right now, there's a flight of stairs you have to go down.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that elevator is for? That goes into the basement parking?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think about that. My spatial abilities are not what they should be. Okay, well, listen, I've got to take a break here. If you'd like to text us for anything, 35192. If you want to watch the show, you can do that at alancoxshow.com.